Howdy, how are y'all today? Hope you're doing well. Today it's March 25th. It's actually March 24th because we're recording it today. But today's topic is plant and animal responses. You have a warm-up in your Google Classroom. Has just 3 questions. Should be pretty simple just because you did this last week, so it should be fresh in your memory. So you got the 3 questions. You should be pausing while you're doing these right now. Please pause them. I know some of you aren't. Thank you. So what is the name of the process plants do to make food? That would be photosynthesis. And then we have number 2. What is needed for this process? You have carbon dioxide, you have your water, and your sunlight. So what is produced during this process? That would be your sugar and your oxygen. And if you look last week, this side is your reactants and this is your products. Then you write down a list of different ways a human might respond to loud noise. Some of you might want to go towards the loud noise because some of you are venturous, and then some of you might want to cover your face or cover your ears and stuff like that. Then some of you might jump, and then some of you might run away. And then that's all for your warm-up. Mr. Terry is going to move to the presentation. There we go. And so here's your warm-up. See, it was photosynthesis for question 1. Then for number 2, your needs or your reactants. That was your water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. And then your makes, that's your products, which is sugar and oxygen. And then lastly, your 3rd question. You should know this. It's stuff you deal with every day, or if you get scared by your little siblings and stuff like that. So, plant and animal response. What are the ways that plant and animals respond to their environment? That's your LEQ for the day. Here's some cool videos for y'all. They talk a little bit about phototropism and gravitropism, geotropism, taxis, and kinesis. So it's a lot of different things that you might be interested in. So to respond, that's how you act upon things, or how plants act upon things. That's why taxis, that's animal. We're considered an animal because we're a mammal. So here we go. Taxis, animal, us. Then you have your tropism, which is your plant. See, this is your plant right here. It deals with tropism. Tropism, plant's response. So photo meaning light. So if you have phototropism, that's a plant's response to light. Gravity, that's a plant's response to gravity. Geo, that's earth. Geotropism, that's the plant's response to earth. And the same goes for the other 2, except with touch and water. Thigmo meaning touch, hydro meaning water, and then auxins are hormones produced in the plant that cause a response. Remember, auxins. Those are hormones produced in the plant that cause a response. Here it is again, in case you don't remember but this time it's for the animal's response. So taxis. So phototaxis, that's the animal's response to light. Taxis, that's animal's response to gravity. And then geotaxis, that's the animal's response to the earth. So what will we call this? First off, is it a plant or an animal? It's a plant, so it's going to be tropism, right? Better say yes. There you go. So what is the response to? Light, which means photo. You put them together for step 3, so that causes it to be phototropism. And as you can see, the light, that's that part. So now it's your time to try. So step 1, plant or an animal. And if you look right here, it says in the description. So what is the response to? And then put it together. And then now you have this second one, and it's your last one. So is it a plant or animal? What is its response to? And lastly, put it together. And these should, if you listen to the video, you should be able to get these. If you don't, just leave a comment in Google Classroom. You have partner practice? Actually, you don't have partner practice. Y'all are at home. If you do want to work with somebody, call them if you can. I don't know if they live in your neighborhood. Just talk to them. So here you go. Those are all your different ones. And there's the definitions. Then taxis equals animal. Tropism is the plant. And then you got to check your answers. Remember, check your work. Make sure you complete all the parts. Because that is important. Because if you're doing the OGs, it's very important to do all the parts, because if you guess, that's just going to might help you a little more than leaving it blank. So you have your first one. That was phototropism. The second one was stigmotropism. Still both dealing with plants. And then you have your hydrotaxis. The last one is dealing with people. Hydro was water. Stigmo is touch. And then photo is light. And then you have your geotropism. That's response to earth, but that's for a plant. And then 5 is phototaxis. Photo meaning light. Taxis, that's human's response. So human's response to light. Then you have your gravitropism. Gravid meaning gravity. Tropism, that's response for plant. So it's the plant's response to gravity. Response towards a stimuli is positive, or a response away from stimuli is negative. And the next slide is going to explain that more in detail. As you see, you have your things again. Then you have your taxis, that's the animal, response for an animal. Then you have your tropism, that's a response for a plant. Plus is toward, minus is away. So this is the part where you have your different answers, but as you can see, some of them actually have multiple answer choices. So you could be right no matter which one you choose. The first one, you have phototropism, that's towards, because it has a plus. Minus, that's away. Negative, that's negative response, so it's away. And that's your phototaxis. Then you have your positive, that's towards, All these are positive, so they're towards. But number 4, let's talk about that. You have your geotropism and your gravitropism. They're both towards, but they both deal with the question number 4 on your worksheet. And that is the end of the presentation. You don't have to do too much else today, but I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.